Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, people, my people, some people, people's people, others people, black people, white people, Asian people, people of all nations. Welcome to the Friday Eve special. It's a little thing that we do on the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network. Now it's a show, and the show's name is, I can't just say that just yet. Can't do it just yet. So let me think about this. How does this go? There's people when they come into work, they're gonna be over there by the Keurig, right? Is that what it's called? That's what it's called. It's a Keurig. And there's gonna be other people on the other side getting water. There's gonna be some other people getting some ice. It's gonna be some dude dropping his lunch off. It's gonna be some other dude eating a day-old donuts. But when they get to the middle of the room and they say, "What did you see last night on Friday Eve?" They're gonna say, "Oh, I saw, and I watched, and I listened, and there was this guy, this one guy. His name was the big guy KG. There's another guy. His name was the Gentleman Jack, and there was another guy. His name was the Midnight Rider." And then when they all get that all together, they say, "Well, what was the show called?" And they're going to say it was the Thursday Night Throwdown. Yeah, baby. Woo! Come get you some. And that's what we're going to do tonight. Baby, we're going to take you through the sports world, one sport at a time, one gig at a time, one thing at a time. I don't even know what the rundown is because I've been chilling. But first and foremost, what I got to do is there's some flowers out here. And these flowers got to get passed on. And this morning at 10 a.m., I was in something. We were sending off my best friend, Mavi. And I come back from the store because I had to get me a little hooch to get me through the day. And I walk back in and I see this big dude with some braids. Some dreads. I see another dude with a short haircut. It's the boss man B. It's the big guy KG. And when you ask your friends to show up in moments when it's dark times, when it's hard times, these brothers have an amazing way of just showing up and being there when you need them to be there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what friends I'm gonna have in the future. I don't know what friends I have today, but I do know that I got, in the words of Brian Kelly, I got family when it comes to Sideline Junkies. My Sideline Junkies family stand beside me and they hold me close when I'm in tough times and I'm dealing with the darkness. And I wish you brothers were there when I said what I said about my V. I had a moment, and I share this moment with you off air, KG. But yeah. Thank you, brothers, for showing up and showing out. Thank all of you brothers, even you, Jack. You weren't there today, but I mean,
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was there in heart, bro. I was
no.
thinking about
I
you
was
today.
gonna give you that. I was giving you that.
I didn't forget Thursday.
No. But what I was gonna say is, you don't know what you mean to me. Like whatever is going on, in my storms, like be family, man. I mean, it's one thing, and the only thing I can say is, I thank the Sideline Junkies and my family, for being there for me in the time and the day. Dude, I think I fell asleep at 4 o'clock, woke up at 6:30, and was trying to figure out what was going on with time. So I thank you guys. I cherish you guys, and I appreciate you all for what you do. And with that being said, I'm gonna turn the show over to the host of the show, the big guy KP.
Thank you for those kind words, and you always know, man, it's one of those things that's not built by time. It's just built by just like something that just came to be, and it's like the stars just aligned, and that's what it is, man. So
no, because it's funny you say that because BJ's wife texted me. We were online and she said something, and the first thing, the next thing she sent me after she was checking on me was "we family," and like I don't think everybody understands, like through good times, through bad times, I'll be by your side forevermore, because that's what friends are for.
Don't make me
But
cry.
we more than friends, we family, dog.
Don't make me cry, man. Don't make me
No,
cry.
I'm dead
dude.
serious, man.
I'm dead serious too. You joking me up.
This is what we do here. People think about and try to exercise and try to fabricate, but it's real. The love we feel, or I feel for you guys, and the love you guys give me. So, yeah, and that's how we started Thursday Night Throwdown.
Before I move on, I'm a steal a line that you use quite often from a great movie, and it's the truth. What we do here echoes in eternity.
Yo,
so
yeah,
that's to let you know, like there is no.
Oh, and I need your shirt too, dog. I need that shirt. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I didn't get. I got the other one. All right, cool. Let's go, baby. Hey, man, we here. It's Thursday night. It's the Throwdown. My sandwich used to be stolen.
Yeah, Scooter said my sandwiches used to be stolen from the Enterprise 16 VV lunchroom all the time.
It's the 1V lunchroom, but yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Coach Mark checking in.
Let's go, Coach Mark.
What's happening? The correspondent say much love and respect, fellas. Have a great show from the correspondent.
Hey, we gotta see, dog. You know what the link is. If you don't know, we'll send you the link.
And Scooter T. Sending hugs to Midnight Rider.
Scooter Tyrone. Oh no, hold up. It's Scooter Tiberius Tyrone Jenkins. That's his whole name.
Dang. That's a name.
And J Dub checking in. What's happening, J Dub? Everybody pulling up today. Matty Ice says 16V, you never kept any food in there.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, man, how's everybody feeling?
I'm here, man. Grace of God,
Doing
man.
Doing all right. Had a little
I am I'm holding on. That's all I can say is I'm holding on. I got some things that I need to take care of post show. So let us get through this. Starting out, we got a short show, so let's get to it. College football. Number 22, Mizzou is visiting number 8, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is currently in the playoff. I think the bracket that we did on Tuesday, Oklahoma was the 10th team. Mizzou kind of sort of on the outside looking in at 22 because they had a couple of bad losses. So I don't know how this one's going to go. I guess I throw it to you first, Midnight Rider.
Yeah, let's go, man. Oklahoma is just in a seat where I think they have to win this ball game to keep their playoff hopes alive. They made a move to get themselves into this position, and now they have to figure out how to stay in this position. Mm-hmm. You know, there's things in this world where you have to take care of certain pieces and do certain things, and the certain things they have to do is figure out how to win this ball game. Mizzou has been erratic all year. I think they've shown that they're in the mid-level of this conference. They're not a top-tier team. So what should happen and what probably will happen is they'll lose. But they'll be, it's a fait accompli. They'll be living out their destiny in this situation. So I take Oklahoma to win this ball game. Mizzou to make it interesting. Captain Jack, take it away.
Well, Missouri sitting at 7-3. They got 3 tough losses, against 3 dynamite teams, with 3 of their losses being against Texas A&M, Vanderbilt, and Alabama. The Oklahoma defense, man, it's just tenacious. They're the 4th best rushing defense in the country. Craig. So now they go against one of the top running back. No, I'm sorry, the top running back in the country, in Ahmad Hardy. The boy's almost got 1,400 yards already. I mean, he's not giving us no spectacular numbers like last year's running backs, but it's still a solid season. He's probably going to end up somewhere north of 1,500 yards this season. So, Missouri, what's his name? Bo Pribula, the quarterback over there, the senior quarterback. He's conservative, but they got a rushing attack that doesn't put that much pressure on the quarterback. But Oklahoma, like I said, their defense is just something. That's how they beat Alabama last week, with their defense. Oklahoma's 2 losses are against Ole Miss, and Texas. John Mateer, a funny thing I read about him today, Midnight Rider, he's got the most carries on the team with 104 rushing carries. The quarterback does. And they got a running back in Xavier Robinson that averages 5.9 a carry. But this boy named Blaylock is the main running back over here at Oklahoma. But Mateer is getting all the carries. So I look to see Oklahoma not shut down the running game of Missouri, but they will beat Missouri. I think Hardy, he's going to get his 100 yards or so. He's already had games of 250 and 300 yards this season. So he's always capable to be a home run shot. But I just don't think Mizzou can take on Oklahoma's defense. So I got Oklahoma winning this ball game, KG. How you see it?
Well, I always say this. If it was 20 years ago, I would have took Oklahoma, no doubt. But I think I agree with Coach Mark with this one. He said Mizzou, is it a must win or can't lose? I think it's a little bit of from column A and a little bit of column B for Mizzou, because they got to keep their playoff hopes alive. If they need this W, but I don't think they get it. I think they lose this one 31-24. Rally late, but they're going to come up short. Scooter said, whoop, whoop. And J-Dub says, there's one for certain. You said you could stay where you are or advance, and that's just win, baby. That's what J-Dub said.
Yeah.
And Maddie said, Oklahoma should win this one easily unless they have the letdown game. This could be a trap game. And we always talk about trap games, and some people say, they can't win the big one. You show me when there's a little one. Mm-hmm. Show me when there's a little one. That's what John Madden used to say. So, next up, number 15, USC visits number 7, Oregon. Midnight Rider, take it away.
Hey, man, this is one of those games where, this make or break, and styles make fights. And USC is in a position where USC can get themselves into a space where they can be in the playoffs. They can actually have a dog in the fight for the Big Ten championship in the Big Ten situation. And I don't know how they're going to respond and how they're going to get there. We've talked all year. If you saw us on Tuesday nights, there's a name, Jordan Pava, that's been in our list on and off. And there's also been another guy, Dante Moore, for KG's sake. If you change up the words in the song, Dante is the man. But we're not going to talk about that. But Dante Moore has the opportunity to seal and put himself in the place of being a top tier quarterback in this upcoming draft class and take himself forward. Jordan Mavia can do this thing. The running game for USC can impose his will. I think this is going to be a styles and fights type of thing. We just saw Oregon struggle at Iowa. Now we get to see what they can do in their land, in their place, at their home. What is Oregon going to do? Can Oregon stand up? Can Oregon be accounted for in the moments that we have going forward? And still a line from KG. It's up to Oregon. What we do in life echoes in eternity. I'm taking Oregon to win this ball game because of Dante Moore, but I'll pass on to the gentleman Jack.
Well, Ben, this here is a West Coast rivalry. This is the 65th meeting between these two squads, and it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be fireworks. I'm glad.
Hey, Jack.
Going. Say again.
They got a shillelagh or shenanay that they went in this thing for.
No, they playing. Let me think what they playing for. They playing for the bronze.
They playing for the Shikisha.
Playing for the bronze tree. I don't know.
Okay.
Oregon got trees. I don't know. But seriously, this is a big rivalry on the West Coast. And you guys know I'm up late. I watch a lot of West Coast ball. And I've been watching this USC team since day one, man. One of the best offenses I've seen in the country. They're actually ranked fifth in total offense, USC. But Oregon's ranked 10th in total offense. So I think we can see a big scoring game. But Oregon's defense can be stingy at times. Both teams average over 38 points a game. So I'm looking to see a game in the 30s. Really, I am. The running backs over at SC, King Miller and Waymon Jordan, they're just a tag team. Both of them average over 6.5 yards a carry, man. So you're going to see some running, some gunning, some shooting, whatever from USC. And then you're going to see what you see out of Oregon with their crazy uniforms and their Under Armour and all that. But they run a different backfield. Noah Whittington, he's their number one back, but this kid Jordan Davidson doesn't get as many carries, and he already got 12 touchdowns, fellas. So that's who you got to worry about, I think. Jordan Davidson running the ball for Oregon, and you got to worry about Dante Moore. So I'm taking the Trojans in this one, and I think they're going to hurt Oregon's feelings. So you got Oregon with one loss, and that's to the Hoosiers, and SC's two losses are to Illinois and Notre Dame. USC for me, KG. Take it away.
Take it away. Think that I'm going to take USC. Go ahead.
I know you're not. I already put both of y'all down for Oregon.
My disdain for USC won't let me take USC. Even if USC was the number one team in the country, I think Oregon would still beat them. I don't have no faith. USC ain't the same. But Oregon wins this.
Oregon wins. Okay. I want to tell you fellas something, man. Apologize for not contacting y'all on Tuesday. It was an emergency under the weather. I couldn't talk, couldn't look at my phone. It was bad. But I watched the show today on the way to the doctors. You might have noticed I was commenting on you guys a lot. You probably figured, hey, Jack's watching Tuesday's show. I'm telling you, I loved it when the correspondent told you two fellas what Notre Dame needs to do. They need to get in a conference. And there's the same look KG made when Keith said it. They need to get in the conference, guys. I know the ACC wouldn't be a good choice, but I think that's where they fit better than the SEC or the Big Ten. So, and I understand the Under Armour money, the TV rights money. Yeah. Keith made another good point about Notre Dame right there. If they're getting $90 million a year from their TV rights and their Under Armour deal, why ain't they buying better NIL players? Shit, they should have 54 NIL monsters with all that money.
Because, Jack,
because the educational standards at the university.
Okay, like the linebacker that faked he had a girlfriend, right?
We are a prestigious college education center where education is
Okay.
first and foremost on our agenda. We're not one of these ballyhoo schools that will let any ruffian in because they can play and they won't run the 4-4.
But you can let a dude come in and pretend he's got a girlfriend and shit and go cuckoo that shit, right?
Look, he was catfish.
Hey, he actually
catfish before catfish.
When he got there, the girlfriend was real. We didn't find out the girlfriend wasn't real until after he left.
Yeah.
Did he get the draws?
I think he got the imaginary draws.
GTD.
No. He got the
AI draws.
Imaginary draws. So GTID.
I just wanted to chime in on that, man. It was fun watching one guy talk to two Notre Dame guys about that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I said it Tuesday, I'll say it again. It does not behoove nor benefit Notre Dame to join a conference. We tried that one time in our college football league, which is the greatest fictitious college football league in the world, Craig. In the world. We tried that for 2 seasons. It was hell. It was trying to play as Notre Dame and you're in the SEC. Then I was in the Big Ten for 1 season. I was like, I'm going back independent. Because I can't. I like my rivalries.
Yes, I know you do.
You know,
sometimes they got to go away. You can put the shit right up in the closet.
You can't make rivalries go away when they're the fabric of college football. And I say that because we've lost so many rivalries with everybody moving conferences and going for money. The Big East is no more. The Atlantic 10 is no more. Big East football, I should say, is no more. Atlantic 10 is no more. So you don't have those rivalries. And I mean, it's not just football. Think about the rivalries we were robbed of in basketball. We don't get Georgetown, Syracuse twice a year no more. We don't get North Carolina, Duke twice a year. I'm sorry, Maryland, Duke twice a year. North Carolina, Maryland twice a year. We don't get those anymore.
We don't want no parts of Duke.
Maryland's nobody's rival.
That was in the ACC in basketball. That's why you got all that.
Yeah, and now the ACC, Maryland's not in the ACC no more, so you don't get that because they jumped ship for money.
Yeah, that sucked, and they did.
And then you go to the ACC. In the ACC, at least you were top 4 or 5 most years. You go to the Big Ten, what are you, 7 to 10?
Let's carry on because
the year I had tickets to the the ACC tournament at MCI Center. Notre Dame beat Duke in the semis, and they were going to play Carolina. It would have been my first live Duke Carolina game if Notre Dame didn't upset us. What was that? About 7 years ago, I think?
Yeah, about that long.
I'm ready to talk college basketball whatever day y'all say.
Not yet.
I know, but
we gotta wait till after January.
That team down in Durham's doing something.
Hey, if you want to talk about teams doing something.
I'm scared.
This Carolina Blue do what it do. You know what I'm saying? And Caleb Wilson got some things for you and you and you. So let's not get there yet.
International boys shop too. Y'all got a dude from overseas. It's nice, but it's like
let's let that marinate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't open the crock pot too soon. That's all I'm saying. Don't open the crock pot too soon.
Matty Ice said we talked about this on Monday. This is the play-in game for the 3rd Big Ten team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be 3 Big Tens and 3 SECs.
Maybe SEC 4. Looking tough.
Maybe 4.
Last but not least, in the trio, you have unranked Pittsburgh visiting number 16 Georgia Tech.
Tough squad.
Midnight Rider.
I think this is easy. I think Georgia Tech and this running attack is going to dominate this ball game. I think Pittsburgh struggled last week with Love and Price, and I think they're going to struggle this week with the Georgia Tech version of their running game. This is a must-win for Georgia Tech. So let me not get out of pocket by saying that. What I'm saying is, I think Georgia Tech has to win this. So there's no way or no options for them outside of winning this outright to win this ball game. They have to win. They have to be the team that comes out of this, because I think they're the ACC's only hope to a team in the college playoff system. Excuse me, and I apologize for my hiccups. Go ahead, Jack.
No, I agree with you. It's a must-win for Tech because it'll wrap up their ACC standings. You know what I'm saying? Because their last game is Georgia.
Right. Their last game is Georgia.
And they're probably going to lose to Georgia, but their ACC record will be fine to get them in the championship game. That's why this game is must. Tech's only loss is to North Carolina State. North Carolina State's jibber-jabbering within the top 4. Georgia Tech, State, Virginia, Louisville, I believe it is. Pittsburgh's defense is something, man. You seen that in the first half against Notre Dame, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that game pretty all right at halftime? And y'all ran away in the second half, if I recall.
Yeah.
So that defense is stout over there in Pittsburgh, and they got shit. They got 25 sacks as a team. This guy named Jack Kelly, linebacker, big old mustache-looking dude. He's got 7 sacks himself. Probably going to be an All-American this year. Bachmeier, I don't know. That boy, he wants to run. He wants to throw. You don't know. He's got like 24 touchdowns he's accounted for. 13 touchdown passing, 11 rushing, I think it was. So that's what BYU. Oh, we're on Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. Hey, Heinzel. He keeps plays alive. He's a tough guy. True freshman, too, this quarterback over at Pitt. So you got a running back, Jaquirin Turner. He gets the job done, but I think the defensive Pitt is what's going to do it, because they're tough against the run, and Georgia Tech is a running team, guys. Their leading rusher is Haynes King with 148 carries. A lot of running backs don't have over 100 carries right now. And Georgia Tech's quarterback, QB1, Haynes King's got 148 carries right now for 807 yards and 14 rushing TDs. Good, goodly muggly. And when he does throw the ball, he's safe with it, guys. He's only got 2 interceptions all year. 2 wide receivers. Eric Rivers is the main target. And then you got this guy named Akello Stone, defensive lineman, always in the backfield. I look to see Pittsburgh win this game, guys. I'm sorry. They're going to rain on Georgia Tech's parade. And then when they go down, I don't know if they're playing between the hedges or if they're playing up in Atlanta when they play Georgia. But they're going to go there with nothing to play for. I take Pittsburgh in the upset right here, guys. What you got, KG?
I'm going to go with Georgia Tech.
Yes, you are.
After the showing that Pittsburgh had last week, yeah. Pittsburgh made too many mental mistakes against Notre Dame because they were in that game and they took themselves out of it.
Mm-hmm. So. They're young. Pitt's young.
Yeah.
Ben, who did you select? Did you select Tech as well?
Yeah, I got Tech. I think Tech's gonna win this ball game and move on to brighter and greener pastures.
Okay. Maybe somebody will come up in the comments and say they picked Pitt too, just like I did. Come on, y'all. There they go. Oh, no.
Nope, not yet. Anthony said this is an honest question for you three. Can you justify Oklahoma ahead of Miami when Oklahoma has the worst losses they've actually gotten blown out at home?
You asked that last Sunday, and yes, I think Oklahoma's over Miami. Yes, indeed.
I think Anthony has to have his weekly or daily.
God, what a Miami ran out there. We love you, Anthony. We don't always agree.
What I'm gonna say is, Anthony, keep commenting because we love your comments and we love your conversation, bro. We may not agree with you, but we love the fact that you're here. And stay here, be present in the moment, because we don't know what tomorrow brings.
True indeed. And Richard says Georgia Tech by 7.
Mm. And while we're here at Richard, let me go ahead and announce our guest picker for Sunday. My man's Richard Paraguay. Richard Paraguay is one of my best buddies back in the day, his little brother. So let's give a shout out, Richard, to your brother. Draws, what's up, Draws? Richard Paraguay, R.I.P. baby.
What's up to Draws?
Draws, that's what you call them. Draws, Draws, draws. That's what you call big dudes, draws.
Well, if that's the case, I like to say shout out to Nia Long and draws, because I want to see her draws.
Rich, he don't understand. Rich, he don't know about draws.
Maddie said Pitt can still get in the ACC championship game if they beat Georgia Tech and Miami.
Okay,
they gotta win. Yeah, they do gotta win both. They got 3 losses. That's right. Yep.
And Anthony says, actually, I disagree with you. The media and even some of the college football committee said Miami, if they are ranked higher in their conference, then they get to get in the 8 before the ACC champion.
No,
that's the minutia of the whole thing. I know what he's talking about because the gentleman Jack brought that up a couple weeks ago when we was talking about teams being ranked and where they're ranked in the situation. So go ahead, KG.
No, but hold on, you're right, Midnight Rider. You're right, because like I say, if this ACC thing takes some kind of a crazy twist and say Georgia Tech loses, then Miami loses, and what happens if they got a 3-loss champion? They don't get in.
I'm gonna tell you right now what's gonna happen. They're gonna take the SEC team, keep the money in the house, and not worry about it. So honestly, Anthony's comment is null and void on arrival because no matter what, unless Miami wins the ACC, Miami has no chance at being in playoffs.
Yeah, ACC's weak.
Georgia Tech loses this one and they're done. That's what Maddie said.
Close.
Anthony said, do you guys think it's a bad recipe for Georgia Tech to rely so much on their quarterback for the rushing? Is it because they don't trust the running back?
Go to the next question. Let's go to the sequence.
But if you look at Georgia Tech, they got 28 rushing touchdowns, man. That's a shit lot of them in 10 games, 9 games, 10 games. 28 rushing touchdowns for their squad. And Haynes King has 14 of them. So it's going to be interesting. And as I said, Pittsburgh has a tough run defense. So
let me ask a question. And I'm gonna put this out there. In this particular instance, with this quarterback,
we had 750.
Okay, I'm gonna be quick with it. Who was Eric Crouch's running back at Nebraska?
Rozier?
Nah,
that's too early it's too late for Rozier.
Who?
Eric Crouch is running back. We probably don't even know.
Exactly. Tommy Frazier's running back at Nebraska.
Oh, I see where you're going.
These are quarterbacks that ran heavy and they got the job done because they could get it done with their leg. Well, Tommy Frazier could get it done with his legs and his arm. Brooks Bollinger could get it done with his legs and his arms. It really don't matter. I don't think it's anything to be scared of. I think it's just, if it works,
it works.
Don't mess with it. If it ain't broken, don't break it.
Yeah.
Anthony said, KG, can you really blame Pittsburgh for putting up that performance against Notre Dame, which has better talent? Still. And he said, I had Pittsburgh winning by 3 in overtime by a field goal.
Holla. That's my
what happens if Miami wins out, but they don't make the ACC championship, but they're ranked higher than their conference champion, James Madison, and the Big 12 champion.
Well, they get screwed over because of the process.
Yep.
Like
JMU has one loss. They're in, dude.
Like no matter what, you got the Big Five champion that's going to be in the tournament. So,
Don't you got Tulane or somebody too?
it's going to be somebody like Tulane, JMU, or something like that. They'll be the 12th seed, and they'll be the sacrificial lamb for whoever the
they
five.
will be, just like last year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Somebody's just going to be crucified.
Quickly, I think it's insane to even consider 2 or 3 lost teams will have a chance to win the national title.
SEC, you will.
J-Dub bringing the heat. When I was growing up, the national champ was the only undefeated team at the end of the season.
Used to be.
Yeah, we don't get that anymore.
No.
On the other side of the break, Anthony, I'll get to your comment, but we have to take a break, and then we got to come back, and we need to break down Bills versus Texans, which happening in about 20 minutes. So hold tight, stay tuned. We'll be right back. If the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise.
Oh Lord.
This Saturday morning, 11:30, you're gonna get the gridiron. And then it's gonna set you up for the WrestleManiacs and the Sunday Rise. But this is what we do here on the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network. We set up everything and do everything to make things happen, because without carbon dioxide, you can't get H2O. So with that being said, I'm the Midnight Rider. We bring you back to the Sideline Junkies Thursday night throwdown. And I know Gentleman Jack has something to say, so let's go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to drop something to all the folks in the DMV. Big Blue is coming to College Park this weekend, 4 p.m. Big Ten Network should be popping over there in College Park, because I mean, all the news trucks, everybody gonna be out there, all the media, because Michigan done moved up number 18. And let's not forget about another good matchup for the weekend, that BYU Cincinnati game. I'm gonna check that out. That's the night game on Fox Saturday night. So it looks like a good space for us to watch games this weekend. It's always been tough throughout the season because you got 3 teams playing at 3:00 and your thumb gets tired from switching back and forth. It's gonna be fun to sit down and watch 4 games Saturday without them being at the same time.
So can I say, I think women are behind, or the catalyst of us having to have all these different networks in these different stages to watch games, to watch platforms, because they got tired of us taking our remote control and just going through channels and changing channels whenever we wanted to. So they had to make it difficult for us to go and switch games. So I think this moment in this space that we're in is some woman's way of intercepting, and being diabolical in our space, in our way of getting entertainment.
And they've also rolled it into the NBA now. Jesus Christ, I don't know what channel to watch the game on.
So the NBA is so bad, and I meant to say this on last night on Nothing But Net, with myself and C. Perry, on this great show called Nothing But Net. I think there's a thing where the world doesn't even understand that we're playing. What's that? The end season title or whatever it's called.
End season.
Yeah. The Lakers championship. Yeah.
But the bad thing about it is we don't even know it until we look at the courts. Like if the court is fucked up, excuse my language, I apologize.
They tacky as shit.
If you see a bad court, then you know it's an NBA Cup game. But the NBA has done such a horrible job, and this year to me, to celebrate the NBA Cup games, it's a horrible.
You know you like it.
I hate it.
I know. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but you know, y'all got
but that's the problem.
17 and a half?
Say that again.
You got Banner 17 and a half, right?
No, we don't count that.
Y'all did a banner hanging celebration and shit. Come on.
But we had to because the commissioner was behind that. That's the only reason that banger got hung.
I'll give you Lakers some dap. They're playing ball right now, but it's early.
If you was C. Perry, you'd have to take a shot or drink a shot.
Oh, is that what y'all did?
So yeah, on NBA, I'm sorry, when you watch the show, Nothing But That. Anytime somebody says it's early, there's a drink that has to be taken at that point in time.
I just say a lot of season left in.
Okay. I mean, you can still drink. I mean, you can drink your coffee, you can drink your yayo, whatever you drinking. Here we go.
I've been geeking for some basketball talk, but let's go.
Josh say, "LOL." If you see a bad court, you know it's an NBA Cup game.
They're hideous, man. Hideous, fucking hideous.
And quickly, because we got to run. Anthony said, "What I'm asking is that a good game plan, KG? If they make the playoffs, relying too much on their quarterback for rushing yards, if they don't have a reliable running back. But if you never see the running back, you don't know if he's reliable. But if you load the box and you waiting for that quarterback, who knows? I'm just waiting for you to stop it. Once you stop it, I'm gonna bring something else. But
that's got to be a Georgia Tech comment. Let's go.
All right, we got Texans versus Bills tonight. Bills are 5.5 point favorites, over under 44.5. Gentleman Jack, take it away.
Well, you know, Houston, everybody knows Houston got some defense going on over there. And CJ Stroud, he's going to be out. He up in that concussion protocol. So they bring in the guy with the big brain. That's the way they identified him today on the McAfee show. They said that guy got a big brain. He's from Stanford. 5 years in the league. Davis Mills, man. I'll tell you, I didn't know who he was, but damn, he's got a lot of games under his belt. He's played 42 games in 5 years. His first 2 years, he was the starter there in Houston. He played what, 28 games in 2 years, but his numbers just suck, dude. His career, he's got 33 touchdown passes and 25 interceptions. That's not QB you want to try to score and beat the Bills. So I don't think Houston's defense is going to be able to do enough, because I don't think Houston's offense is going to put points on the board, fellas. I do like the running backs in Houston. I picked up Woody Marks 1 week as a savior for my fantasy team, and he blew up. I was pretty psyched. And then Nick Chubb, I've liked him since his Cleveland days, and he broke his leg, busted his leg up all fugly looking. I still see that. Nico Collins. The thing is, you know, they got good-ass receivers like Nico Collins, what's his name? That dude Kirk, last name Kirk. And then their leading pass catcher is Dalton Schultz. So that sounds like a dink and dunk offense to me. I don't know if Will Anderson can make a big impact. I think Kelly is going to avoid Will Anderson and that other guy they got, Hunter's his name. Both of them got lots of sacks. They got between them, they got 17 sacks, and the team has 25. So they got 17 of their team's 25 sacks, and both of them are fumble monsters, man. They forced fumbles. They both forced, I believe, 3 each. So I just don't think Houston's defense is going to be able to slow down Buffalo's offense enough. Josh Allen is playing another MVP season. I think you both would agree with me on that with his numbers. 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 3 of his interceptions were doo-doo tip balls, I recall. James Cook needs 32 yards to get another 1,000-yard season. I think he'll be the first to break 1,000 this year. I'm not 100% sure on that, but no. Okay. Oh, that's right. What's his name over there in Carolina's the leader, ain't he?
No, Jonathan Taylor's the leader. Jonathan Taylor got 1,100 yards.
JT. That's right, JT. So Dalton Kincaid's going to be out for Buffalo, but I think Keon Coleman and Dawson Knox can take up the space for that. So I'm taking Buffalo. And 2 weeks ago I noticed Buffalo, their stud kicker Tyler Batt's been on injured reserve for quite some minute, and Buffalo drew back on one of their old school cats. They got Matt Prather. This dude's got to be 50 years old, man. He's still throwing foot in some 45, 50-yard field goals. So let me give a little hats off to Matt Prather, man. Still playing your game, man. That's awesome. Buffalo to win this joint. And I'm going to take the under just because of Houston's defense. What you got?
Real simple. I'm gonna keep it short. Buffalo. And I think it's the over.
Buffalo wins.
Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's over, and they win this ball game. I think the Texans are going to have a fighting chance because of Davis Mills, but their running game is going to also help us get to this number. But I think the Bills will have enough to get us over, and they'll cover whatever they got to cover. KG, take it away.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just looking. We're not even seeing the Texans at full capacity, full strength. Mm-hmm. So remember, Tank Dell's not playing.
Tank Dell ain't played in he ain't played all year.
No, he's not playing. So we're not at full strength.
He's out for the year, ain't he?
Yeah, he out for the year. Because remember, he dislocated his knee towards ACL and a couple of other ligaments. You don't have Joe Mixon, who should be back later on this year.
You don't
CJ Stroud is,
Mixon isn't the fixture. But go ahead.
You don't think he add? Well, okay,
no.
We're not getting.
You don't add no value because you got Nick Chubb and you got the kid Woody Marks, and the kid Woody Marks is gonna make some things happen.
What happened to Dameon Pierce?
Tonight could be Woody Marks coming out party. Mm-hmm. If he makes,
he already had one. He had one like 3 weeks ago.
What happened to Dameon Pierce? Because he was a hot commodity a season ago.
Pierce is falling onto hard times.
Who?
If I'm not mistaken,
he's on hard times. Like son of a plumber, hard times.
Reach out and touch my hand. But CJ Stroud and what's the name and concussion protocol. You're not seeing the Texans at full strength. And with that being said, all of that being said, all the dust is settled, all the smoke is cleared without a shadow of a doubt. The Buffalo Bills win this one 31-17. Now, Jack said something, and I every time I hear it, I got to say, they keep saying Mahomes and Allen are at the top of the hill when it comes to the MVP race. If you do not have Stafford top of the hill than everybody else, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you because it's got to be Stafford at the top and then everybody else. Jack, we talked about it. You know it. You admitted it. You even said it yourself. Stafford is balling.
Balling. Shit,
but
nobody's giving him any credit. I put Drake May up there too.
But nobody's giving these guys any credit.
Nope.
I don't like it.
Mahomes don't deserve to be up there. They 5-5 or some shit. 5-6.
Say it again. Say it again. Because
Mahomes don't deserve to be up there. He's up there on reputation. He's up there on reputation.
That's the fuck I'm talking. When you give analysis, that's how the fuck you give analysis. You give analysis like that.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
what I'm talking about.
And I stand by Kansas City not making the playoffs this year. Indy's going to show them that Sunday. Indy's going to get it. Kansas City little tap on the ass. Telling you, man, I've been stuck on KC, no playoffs all season. And are they 5-5?
I think they are 5-5.
I don't have my update on my
They're in the wild card.
That's exactly where they are. And they I think they have the coach. They have the coach this week, so they have to stand up.
But if they lose this, they can drop to 10th out of the playoffs.
If they lose this, they're going to be in a situation where they don't want to be, and some ifs and hopes. They're gonna be living on a dream. They're gonna be living out their lives, trying to find a hero to come along
with the strength to carry on.
That's right.
When you cast your fears aside, because you know you can't hide.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel like, oh no, I'm not even.
No, I knew.
I'm gonna give them all of it. Maddie said Bills need to and will win it.
Yeah.
And J Dub said, shit, you tripping. Houston defense is nice, but that doesn't change the fact that Josh Allen's at home, and I think the Bills will win. Now, one thing I'm gonna say about Houston, they may not look pretty every week, but they are a well-coached and disciplined team. DeMeco Ryans is showing that he was the right man for this job, and I hope they let him start it. Well, let me rephrase that. They let Lovey start it. I hope that they let DeMeco finish it.
He will. I mean, I think he has enough. He has enough.
They need a quarterback, man.
What's wrong with Stroud?
Is their guy. I don't think he's their guy. I don't think he's that good.
No. The problem with Stroud gets hurt, and like we have to figure out what's going on with Stroud when he's hurt. So
I don't think he's that good.
I gotta disagree with you on that. Fine. He's in concussion protocol right now, and I think the problem, the funny part is, we as a world, when we think about pocket quarterbacks, I think he's more of a pocket quarterback. When they get hurt, it doesn't mean as much when like a Jayden Daniels get hurt, because now we say, oh, Jayden's out here, he's running and he's doing this thing and he's doing this, and I think we don't give the same credence to a running quarterback as we do to a pocket quarterback. So I'll say it that way, and I'll let us lead into, because we're at that point where we got to lead into Thursday night football.
Yes, sir. Well, let's go. Final thoughts. Let's go around the room, starting with you, Gentleman Jack.
Well, since we're talking a little bit of pro ball right now, everybody knows about the situation going on down there in Minnesota. No, Atlanta. The situation going on in Atlanta with Michael Penix. Penix blew another knee, man. I've been following Penix since he was at Washington, and this is his 5th knee injury in 8 years, man. That's not good for the young man. That's not good at all.
It's 3-5. 3-5.
3-5, 5-8 though.
It's 3-5.
5-8.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot of knees getting cleaned up, scraped up, put back together.
Yeah, he's got 2 right and 1 left.
But I'm just saying, he's had some previously before that too. But anyway, it's I've been high on him since the draft back then, and I just don't want to see him have a short career due to injuries instead of lack of talent. Because I think Penix does have the talent. He just needs more time with that squad. So that's what's up with me. Just want to talk about something I saw on Penix and how the knees aren't doing well for the young guy. And hope all his surgery and everything goes well. Comes back at 26, better than ever. That's what I hope.
my wrap this shit up is I want to condolences, my heartfelt love to a woman. She had some bags and they were too heavy. Her name is Erica Badu. She carried these bags all the way and did all the things that she could do. And even to the point where she like was looking out a window seat to figure out what was going on. She even looked at people and had some green eyes, you know, to figure out where her place was in space and time. So, Erica, I know you want to call people to call Tyrone, but it's not a place in the space for Tyrone to be there because, you know, you got some bags that need to be moved. And it's not all his fault. So all I want to say is, Erica Badu, today we stand as Silent Junkies, and we stand with you, and we hope that in that window seat you can see what's going on beyond your space and time. And even if you can't see it, we just hope your eyes aren't green with envy in this moment. KG, take it away.
Well, I can't be as poetic as that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to, and I wrap it up, I just wanted to say, hey, Notre Dame plays Syracuse. Not a true rivalry, but it's a good game coming up. Trap game, as I said earlier, with another game. So hopefully Notre Dame can keep on rising to the top because they got to give it all they got. But that's pretty much all I got. So enjoy the games. Man, we will be back. Midnight Rider be back. Lord willing, the creek don't rise Saturday morning. I should be back Sunday night. I'm sorry, Saturday night, and then we'll all be back together again on Sunday morning. So J-Dub said he agreed that DeMeco Ryan is a perfect coach for Houston, and they need to protect CJ Moore so he doesn't have to run so much. I agree with that. So for the gentleman Jack, the Midnight Rider, I'm the big guy KG. Y'all enjoy the games. We don't do no overtime, baby. We are out of here.